What is up there, SEO pros? Today we're going to be covering the top SEO tools. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking over a slideshow of 45 different contributions from experts around the world. Before we do so, we're going to shout this out on our different channels. If you'd like to join the Discord channel, which I'll be shouting this out on first, you can go ahead and head over to the link in the description and join me and a bunch of other people who are hanging out here on Discord. If you don't know what Discord is, it's basically Facebook groups but with live chat. So I'm just going to go ahead and go like this. At everyone, we're going live again. Alright, next thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to our Facebook group. And if you want to join the Facebook group, it's right below the Discord link. We're just going to go over here. Go to our Facebook group, go ahead and go here, and let me just go ahead and press live now, boom, and let me just put this in a couple of the other groups as well. So we have a couple paid courses. If you'd like to check those out, you can head over to the website, chasereiner.com, and join any of the courses that sound appealing to you. We have a local course, a how to get SEO clients course, and a Triforcing course, which is about building authority. So once I get these done, the other thing that I'm going to start mentioning is if you guys would like to help support this channel, I know you guys do support it by buying the courses, which I really do appreciate. It helps me continue to do, continue to do these videos versus needing to spend all my time doing client work, which I still have some clients, but I'd like to move mainly into tutorials. So if you guys would like to help support that goal, you can head over to the link in the description, and it's the first link, it's the Patreon link, and you can go over here and become a patron. You could pledge as little as $1, and that would help support my coffee addiction, which might not be a good thing. But let's go to the last one, and that is over here. And the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to shout this out on the push crew notifications. Now this is a really cool thing. If you guys head over to the site, you can see that I have this set up where people can opt in and get notified through push crew. I always send out these notifications when I go live. You can see there's 36 people. So let me just go send this notification live now. How to, top SEO tools coverage. Come check out the live stream. And then we can just take the URL, put that there, change the picture, and we'll send it out. Alright, so that's good. Let's get into it. Let me just cancel out of these. Welcome, everybody. Alright, so let me get into the slideshow, which should be here. Is this it? There it is. Now, the way I did this, and if you guys want to know how I did that, this strategy, you can go over to the Triforcing course. I talk a lot about it in there. But the idea is that you do an expert roundup or some sort of roundup and get people to help contribute to, tips to a post. And then you take this content and repurpose it on Fiverr and then make it into a slideshow. So that's what we're doing right now. And if I could figure out how to actually go into present this, that would be pretty nice. Maybe preview, file, view, enter, slideshow. There we go. Cool. So let's just get into it. First tip is from Johan Hulsen. Says his #1 tool, is Google Search Console, obvious for measuring your own performance. This is one of my top recommended tools as well. There's a lot of great things you can do with it. Obviously, click-through rate optimization would be one of the big ones, but also syncing it with something like analytics is going to be really helpful for you to be able to increase your conversion rates alongside your click-through rates as well. It's also great for seeing any problems or manual penalties you might get, or run into when doing SEO for your site. So I would say one of the most important tools right off the bat would be Search Console Analytics. So I do agree with Johan. The next thing he says is Citrix or search metrics for comparing with competitors. Now I haven't seen Citrix. I think I have seen search metrics. Let's go open up Citrix, check it out. So we'll go here, Citrix. And I guess I'm going to have to type in SEO because I don't see it. Citrix Toolbox SEO. Now, if you guys, any of you guys want me to actually do full overviews of these tools, let me know. I would love to do tons of overviews on tools, but it is very hard to get to as many tools as there are. I do some overviews, but usually those overviews are on tools that people give me for free. Unfortunately, it looks like they won't let you see whatever this is that you're going to be running until you put in your email, which is smart on their part, so they can remarket to you. But this looks similar to something like Ahrefs, in the sense that you can see certain things like Google PageRank, which is deprecated. I don't know how they would pull that. But this looks very similar to something like Ahrefs. So maybe we'll just pin these tools and look at them later depending on what you guys would like to see. Alright, let's go to the next one. Scraper, he says he suggests a scraper like keywordtool.io. .f.e. I don't know what that is. I know what keywordtool.io is, and that is a good keyword tool. I also like KW Finder, but we'll see if anybody else mentions that. Google AdWords for keyword research. It's a good tool for free. Keyword research. I do agree with that. Screaming Frog SEO Spider for technical basis checks, which I also agree with. Screaming Frog is something I use for all of my audits. And most importantly, your brain and customers' feedback, which I also agree with. I actually made a post about this a while back. I did my top 28 tools. If you guys would like to check that out, you can just Google if you just Google top 29 SEO tools, you'll find it. And I use that as the first thing that I list, is your brain, as the most important SEO tool. All right, number 2, we got Tom, and he says BuzzSumo. Fantastic insight into what content is popular to guide on what you should be producing. Now, if you guys don't know what BuzzSumo is, it's a site that you can actually check out free sort of searches on what the most popular content is out there, which is really great because it'll give you ideas on sort of what you could create content on around as well. So if we typed in something like SEO, you can see here, this is all the most shared content around SEO, and you can sort by like the past year, past 6 months, a bunch of other cool stuff. So it's a really great tool, and I do agree that this should be on the list. Screaming Frog. We got another vote on Screaming Frog, which is great. Let's just see what he says. Screaming Frog will help you uncover everything you need to know and address which which in itself will push your site forward. Couldn't be more white hat. Right on. Giles Thomas says, you need to have content archetypes or templates you can use that have specific and strategic outreach methods. My favorite is to create a piece of content around a specific topic, like this content. This is a list of Shopify's best SEO tools. The obvious outreach strategy. Outreach with all of these tools and let them know you featured them. Then they will feel compelled to share a link to the content as it includes them. So I suppose this is more of a SEO tip, right? Than an actual tool. You need to have content archetypes or templates you use. Oh, I guess this would be like the template you would use for outreach afterwards. So I guess we could do the same thing for this post. We could put together all of the different tools we found in here. And let's just take a note of that because we might want to make a video of that afterwards. That'd be kind of cool. Put together a list of tools that were mentioned in the post and see if we can get any links or shares for it. And I guess we could use something like Ninja Outreach to compile all of the URLs for these things. We're probably gonna have to manually grab all of the different tool URLs and then put them into Ninja Outreach, which I could make a tutorial on if you guys are interested in that. Okay, let's go back over here. I accidentally left preview, or whatever it's called, slideshow. So next one we got Christian Schmidt. And by the way, I forgot to mention this, guys. If you'd like to head over to the link in the description, which I will be putting in here for this post, you can actually go in and see these tips and contribute your own in the post format. The other thing is if you'd like to download this slideshow, I will have it available on the post, so you can just go ahead and download it for later if you want to save any of these tools. And I'll just put that in the description if you guys need it or would like it. Okay, going back to it. Christian Schmidt. My best SEO tools are the following. First, I check my visibility and ranking on a daily basis with Citrix. So that's another vote for Citrix. It's also a great tool for competitive research and industry analysis. If I want to dig deeper into a site, I run a crawl with Write, formerly known as onpage.org, to discover technical issues and solve them. Let's check out Write. So we'll head over to Write SEO, I suppose. And we'll just click on that. Monitoring your digital success. So let's just check it out. I'm assuming I'm going to have to enter an email here as well. Nope. Oh, you know what? I think you do. So let me just see if there's some sort of overview here. It looks like this is sort of like an on-page crawler like Screaming Frog. So I'm just going to pin this as well for later because we don't want to be spending too much time on all these tools. Okay, so the third tool I rely on is link research tools to perform comprehensive backlink audits and discover new potential link sources I want to reach out to and offer them great content to link to. So let's check out that. Link research tools. Go into here. And this looks sort of like Ahrefs as well, except there's just so many tools that do similar things that it's hard to keep track of all of them because people are constantly coming out with new ones as well. Product, backlink analysis, link audit, penalty recovery, browser extension. Oh, you know what? I've actually seen this guy in the White Hat SEO group. So this would be probably a cool tool to check out as well. Maybe reach out to him and ask if we could do a review on it. A lot of these people we could interview too. I'm sure I could get a lot of these people who are owners of these tools on a hangout if you guys would like. Just tell me which tools you'd like me to, or people you'd like me to interview. Andrew Scherer says, White Hat SEO seems to be mostly centered around outreach. I've been testing out a lot of tools lately that facilitate that process. And I agree to a certain standpoint. I mean, this article here is definitely made from outreach. So for streamlining the process, it's super valuable. I don't know if White Hat SEO seems to be mostly centered around outreach. I think White Hat SEO is mostly centered around on-page SEO, but BuzzStream says, he's saying the first tool is BuzzStream, probably the leader in outreach tools. We actually used this for some time, but instead are opted for a more manual approach. Now, BuzzStream is similar to Ninja Outreach and Pitchbox, which I use. I might want to check this out as well just to compare the difference. I'll just pin this as well. Let's go back. Hunter.io. We found it helpful researching emails for people we need to reach. Hunter.io I actually have. It's pretty cool. It's like just a Chrome extension, which is free, and it'll actually show you what emails are on any site you visit if there are emails on here. So if you guys are going on sites and you want people's emails and you have no idea, if there are emails on this site, it'll actually show you, and it'll even sometimes show you if like their status as well and their names, and you can even see their Twitter accounts. So pretty cool free tool. I would recommend that. And then Mailshake as well. Mailshake I think is the cheapest out of all of the outreach softwares. So I will actually want to try check this out as well, and then be able to compare it between all of them. I actually got a retweet on this article from Mailshake, which is pretty cool. And I'm sure since they did want to tweet this article out, they probably would be interested in me doing a review on their tool as well. And then Scrapebox. Scrapebox is traditionally seen as a spam tool because of its core blog comment spam functionality. It actually has scraping features that are hard to beat at a one-time price. And this is actually something I've been meaning to do, is do Scrapebox tutorials as well. because I do know a little bit about Scrapebox, but because I've been on a Mac lately and I don't have my Windows desktop, I haven't gotten around to it. And I don't think Scrapebox actually has a Mac version yet. For Mac. I think I'd have to get Boot Camp or something. Yeah. Oh, maybe they have one now. After you purchase... Oh, it looks like they have one for Mac now. Might want to check that out. Cool. We got Embracing Wellness saying good stuff. SEO devs in the house. Hey Chase, what's up, man? Embracing Wellness says, does outreach refer to backlinks in addition to email lists? Outreach refers to reaching out to people for a number of reasons, whether it be to gain backlinks, to gain content, to gain social shares, etc., etc. Grace Joseph says, blog commenting is, I don't really think that's a tool. I think that's more of a tactic, but whatever. The power of blog commenting cannot be overemphasized. While it helps you build a relationship with other bloggers in your niche, the immersed traffic that can be acquired if one consistently drops meaningful comments on other blogs can be rewarding. This is also a backlink method that will never fail in improving your site's SEO. So I'm going to have to disagree with this. I don't think that's a great idea. I know a lot of people still do blog commenting, but if you're going to do that for a backlink, Google's clearly said not to do that just for the purpose of backlinks. And it also seems like sort of a waste of time to be doing blog commenting. I would rather participate in like Facebook groups or something. Keep in mind how well this works for you depends on how thoughtful your comment is. Hence, make out time to actually read each article before commenting. So, yeah, I don't know about that one. But I mean, to each their own. Everybody has their own opinions, I suppose. 7. Nate Stockard says, here are a few sentences about one of our best SEO tools, SEO Power Suite. And I actually have checked out this tool. This is a great tool. It's really expensive, I think, SEO Power Suite. But it has some pretty cool stuff that you can do, like content mapping. And honestly, I should buy this tool at some point just because of how sick it is. We might want to outreach and see if we can get this tool for free as well, or in exchange for a sponsored account. But yeah, this is a pretty cool tool, and it has like the thing I like about it is it's built in as an app to your computer, so you know, sort of like Screaming Frog, but it shows a lot of other stuff I think that maybe Screaming Frog doesn't show. I haven't checked it out in a while. I'm sure they've improved on it a lot. SEO Power Suite is a collection of programs that really bring everything together for SEO. The collection of 4 programs costs less than $40 per month for updating algorithms and usage, which is very far cry from many of the other SEO tools we have researched and even used. We also come back to this suite because we can do all our keyword research, page mapping, and keyword tracking in one place with Rank Tracker. We can present detailed website audits with Website Auditor, and we do all of the link building research and outreach with Link Assist and SEO Spyglass. I've heard about SEO Spyglass as well. Might want to just put that in there. I've never actually used it, but I've heard good things about it. And I'm assuming this is part of the Power Suite. Yeah, I think it is. Now, I think the Power Suite... Hold on, when I say this, I'm referring to Power Mapper, actually. I don't know about Power Suite. This is the one that's really sick. So I don't know if this is on-demand suite. Sort site. Okay, so actually this is different. I've heard of SEO Power Suite. I don't know if this is as great. I definitely know that the Power Mapper is really sick, just because of what you can do with it. I used to have the free trial, and I showed you guys this a long time ago, but I haven't checked it in a while. But yeah, as far as the Power Suite, I don't know as much about. Let's go to the next one. We got BU Atlas saying Screaming Frog, top tool for him. This is the essential tool for technical and content audits. It's been around for a while, so we got another vote on Screaming Frog Google Search Console. This is the only place you can get consistent data from Google itself, sort of. I put that in there. It's a must-have if you plan on working with Google instead of against it. I can sort of agree with that. Number 9, we got John Adams saying SEO Presser is the best premium WordPress SEO plugin. I've been using it since 2015, and since then I have never switched to any other plugin. It has helped optimize thousands of contents for both WPVKP.com, I guess that's his site, and for my other clients. It is a powerful inbuilt LSI keyword research tool and SQ density, which I think has to do with keyword density. It has a user-friendly and clutter-free interface. SEO Presser also gives you the ability to optimize each contents for 3 main keywords and a handful of other related keywords. I have tried this. When it first came out, I was trying it. I got it for free, I believe, from the people who made it. The thing about it, though, is when I was using it, it was not accurate at all, and there was a lot of problems with the plugin. Like, it wasn't reading my content correctly, especially if you're using like something like Visual Composer or Divi, where you're not actually listing the content in the native part of like the content area. So I would be careful about this. I haven't actually used it since it's probably been updated a lot since it first came out. We might want to check it out again, but because it's sort of a WordPress plugin, I don't really like spending too much time on WordPress plugins for some odd reason other than the fact that I already use a lot of plugins and I'm really apprehensive about adding more. We got number 10, Tom Dupuzek. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your names. We got him saying, for local SEO, Moz Local and Whitespark, their citation building tools, lists, and services are still my go-tos. And I do believe that those are also great tools. I use those in a lot of my audits, especially for local sites, if you guys have seen my audits, which I actually do the audit tutorial on how to do an audit in a roadmap and sell to your clients on the How to Get SEO Clients course if you don't know about that. For content optimization, Yoast is and will probably always be my favorite SEO plugin. Yeah, Yoast's pretty decent. I think it's probably the best plugin for SEO on the market right now, except for the small fact that it does weigh a little bit, and I think it does minorly slow down page speeds, like by like, I don't know, 0.5 or 0.3 seconds. I know it's a really minuscule amount, I think, but it's probably even less than that. But I know like people who are into web design are like, no, use all-in-one, but all-in-one has some serious drawbacks. Anyways, it says, however, for site speed, I use WP Rocket for caching. This is a great plugin. I use this personally before I did WP Engine, which they do the caching for you. But if you don't have a site hosting that does your caching for you, then WP Rocket's great. Imagify for lossless image compression, and WP Disable for turning off unnecessary settings in WordPress core plus its other features. Cool. Let's go back over here. How you guys all doing in here? Christopher says, I use SEO Power Suite. It's pretty good these days. Nice. Embracing says, there are so many tools. I'm glad you're doing this video. Thanks. Is it okay to use Visual Composer to make blog posts? So, you're welcome to the first part, and to the second part, I think Visual Composer is fine if you know how to use it. My problem is that it's always really complicated for me to use it, and I just hate using it. Christopher Jones says, our go-to tool at LSEO is SEMrush. I personally use it as a quick reference for checking, referring domains, domain authority value, and keyword rankings. I also find it to be very powerful for competitive research and assessing opportunity with paid search. If you guys don't know what SEMrush is, it's a tool that you can use to check different things about your SEO, like your on-page elements, your backlinks. But originally, it was made just to really check your traffic, and I think that's what this tool is best for, but I know a lot of people use this for a lot of other stuff. How I got 38,000 backlinks to this domain is beyond me. Looks like we're ranking number 2 for White Hat SEO tools. Let's see if that's true. Looks like we're on the first page. Pretty cool. I'm sure by adding this video afterwards to that post will probably improve the actual relevance of the post as well, which is why I would like to do these videos and continue to relaunch the content with videos, which hopefully I think in Squarespace you can actually change the data, since we did migrate the other day to Squarespace, but it's a different subject. So let's go to the next part. We got number 12, Darren DiMatta, saying the best SEO tools change in and out all the time. Aside from the popular tools like Ahrefs, SEMrush, I really like URL Profiler and Text Optimizer. So let's check that out. URL Profiler and Text Optimizer. All right, so URL profiler. This actually looks really similar to the Cognitive SEO website. It says a powerful tool for SEOs to quickly audit links, content, and social data. Looks like it's just a crawler, or it might be a scraper. And I'm not really too sure how this works, but would be a cool tool to check out, I guess. Text optimizer. Attract targeted internet users to your site. What subject? We'll do white hat SEO tools. How does this update affect the white hat SEO if yes? What? List of internet user questions. Please select a question to turn questioner into a qualified prospect. All right. And then we got to sign up, which was to be expected. So let's check out those tools later. Next, we got URL profiler is amazing for mashing data together to get everything in one nice place, I suppose. Text optimizer actually tells you what semantic terms to add to your content to boost rankings. Nice. Next, we got number 13, Himanshu Singh, saying white hat SEO are tricks that will boost your traffic, sales, and money flow. Many people actually believe that creating backlinks is the only thing that is important in white hat SEO. Then comes the backlinks creating part. To create backlinks to an article, you should search the top niche related to your blog. All right, let's look for the top niche related to our blog. We'll do online marketing. As backlinks directly through mail with any offer you have. Oh, ask backlinks. So I guess we would go here, use our email hunter like we found in the other tip, grab these two emails, and then ask them for some links. Add comments to similar content as yours that appreciates their work without spamming. So let's see if we can do that too as well here. There's so many pop-ups on Neil Patel's site. Okay, so we can't add comments there, so that wouldn't work. As for a guest post on their blog, so the problem with that is we'd be asking for a backlink and a guest post. I feel like that's asking for a lot. Use the skyscraper technique by Backlinko. I do agree with that. The skyscraper technique is a great technique. If you guys don't know what it is, it's basically taking content that other people are writing, not copying it, but adding value in your own way and adding around, doubling the amount of content that they have with your own unique content. You're not copying their content, and basically making a skyscraper with content. So if you'd like to know how to do skyscraper SEO, you can type that in on YouTube, and I have a video going through a case study of how I was actually able to rank somebody #1 for beginner fishing tips with this method. You can see their ranking right there. All right, on to the next one. Number 14, we got Akshay Haller, and I think Akshay is probably in the comments right now. I'm not sure if you are or not. Say hi if you are, Akshay. Number 1, he says Ahrefs. Ahrefs is my favorite SEO tool right now, and I actually do really like Ahrefs as well, so I will say that it is also a tool that I would highly recommend. And it's not just because they give me a free sponsored account. It even beats SEMrush out of the water by having a big backlink index and also features that matter the most for white hat link building. Ahrefs helps me in broken link building. This is just so time consuming. Wait, is that the next part? I also use Ahrefs for finding guest posting prospects. What I do is plug in my competitor's site's URL. So if you don't know what he's talking about, you can head over to Ahrefs, and it's a great tool for checking like backlinks, seeing how the site's doing. It's great for monitoring links, monitoring rankings. It does a lot of other stuff as well. I haven't really explored the other parts of Ahrefs, which I really should do at some point. But what you can actually do is check out people's links. So for instance, you could see my links. If I have any broken links, you could see that here there aren't any broken links, but if there were, you could contact me and say, hey, look, you're pointing to these broken links. Maybe you should replace it with my link, which is what a lot of people do, and I think that's what Akshay is talking about. He also says Mailshake is his other tool. Along with Ahrefs, I use Mailshake, which I got at an AppSumo deal. I'm not sure what AppSumo is. Maybe we want to check that out. AppSumo. Go into here. And I'm assuming this is some sort of like group buy thing. Get notified when we release new deals for entrepreneurs. Not really sure. Maybe it's like a deal site. It's the best deal I've ever bought. Ahrefs and Mailshake are a match made in heaven. You can also add team members to use the tool, so you easily outsource the outreach job. Cool. Number 15, RPit Digital SEO. Here's some of my best SEO tools for your readers. Grammarly. Grammarly is awesome, an imperative SEO tool which has some incredible features which can rapidly pivot your work to an expert content. So, if you guys don't know what Grammarly is, it's a Chrome extension you can use, but I think it's also a site where it'll grammar check your content. And you just add the extension here. Work, beginner, and I guess what it'll do is trying to get out of here just to show you is you press this. Oh, you have to log in apparently, and it'll actually show you like what you're saying is not improper grammar on your page. I was trying to make a pun out of that to make bad grammar, but I failed. SEMrush is the next one. SEMrush is the superior keyword tool, yet it is the best and significantly more popular than every last topic. Hold on. Well, I'm not going to try to understand that. Quora is the next one. Quora is another site which serves you to discover the questions which have asked by numerous clients. Now, I actually used to use Quora all the time. I'd actually do Quora.com, and then I would put a keyword like SEO, and I would answer people's questions that were asked in the last 24 hours, because you can just sort like that, because most people haven't gotten to these yet. So then I would just answer these for people. It's also a great way to learn, and it also gives the ability to do Q&As on your YouTube channel if you don't have a following, which a lot of people aren't doing video Q&As for Quora. They're just doing answers. So I definitely do think Quora is a great site, especially if you want to start building a presence and siphoning the traffic to like a YouTube channel or a blog or something. Number 16, we have Dave Michael saying, I like compressor.io to compress my images. It is a free tool online to drastically reduce image size without hurting image quality. Page speed remains a huge ranking factor for Google, especially because of mobile. Large images hurt your page speed, so optimize them with a free tool like compressor.io. Number 17, we got Daniel Lynch saying HubSpot recently did a study and found that around 93% of their sales were coming from 20% of their blog posts. Focus on quality and user experience, and imagine you are a potential customer or a client looking to answer a specific question for their niche and educate them on information gaps. In bold, he says, write content around that and drill value into the content. Bonus add-on. I have set up a funnel a couple months ago that funneled freebie traffic to have 100 to 400 dailies on my site. Mostly no qualified, but consequently the Google bots are always on the site. 3 days ago, I had added a new testimonial plugin for ratings, and Google has already picked up the schema rating data. Nice. Just to the point that Daniel was saying about the 93% of the sales are coming from 20% of the blog posts. That's why it's always good to go through Search Console, see how many pages are actually, getting clicks, and then also compare them with the analytics as well through Search Console data, see how many of them are getting conversions, and then perhaps consider getting rid of the ones that aren't doing anything for you, so you can start sending higher value signals to Google. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I talk about this in the Triforcing course. 18, Scott Allen. I have 2 SEO tools that I really like. Number 1, plugin. Is that that can't be. Oh, I thought that was the actual name of the plugin. No, that's just silly. Most WordPress templates ship with Contact 7. What? Ship? Oh, I'm guessing WordPress templates work with Contact 7? It's not a bad plugin. I just preferred the ease of use and the visual approach that WP Forms uses. Number 2, iTheme security. It gets a bad rap from time to time, but I like the level of customization you have to harden your WP installs. Simple things it lets you do, like moving your login slug, can do wonders for your security. I think what he's talking about there is if you wanted to make your site like chaserunner.com, instead of it being wp-admin, you can change it to something like random like that, so people don't know what your login slug is. Number 19, Albert Doug Dalek. The plugin Tiny MCE Advanced Editor expands the functionality of your standard WP editor. Increase font size, highlight color, font colors, and many other advanced editing tools like superscript, subscript, scriptus, strikeouts, etc. This is must-have for any WP install. So we can see the picture here. Looks like it's just like the expand button up at the top of WordPress, except it gives you a lot more stuff you can do, which is pretty cool. Number 20, we got Kathy Gray saying mobile is everything right now. Even Google's development tools insights on designing for mobile first, accelerated mobile pages, or AMP is the way to go in order to optimize pages for speed and design for mobile. I have found the perfect plugin that allows for fast loading, ability to add branding, and Google Ads if set up on a site. I use AMP by Automatic. So AMP is arguable on whether or not you should use it. I have experimented with using it, without using it. You guys are on your own on that one. I don't know if it's necessarily good or bad. I just keep it disabled for now. I might re-enable it at some point. 21, we got David Leonhardt saying, my top SEO tool, because it is the quickest, simplest, most no excuse not to use it, is Optimizilla. So I haven't heard of this one. Let's check this out. Optimizilla. SEO Dev says Grammarly is sick. Use KCM image compressor for image compression. I have run 50K bulk images through this with no issues. Best thing, it's free. Nice. Brian says AppSumo is a deal site. And Ryan says AppSumo is a deal site, daily deal site. Nice. Christopher says gtmetrics.com is more reliable and breaks down the speed issues better. Right on. And Embracing Wellness says I've used different websites to check my page load speeds. They all give different load times. Should I trust Google PageSpeed Insights? And then I like to cross-check with PageSpeed Insights and GTmetrix. Whoops. All right, let's go back into here. So it looks like Optimizilla is another image compressor. Lots of different types of image compressors. It's a free online drag and drop tool that compresses images in no time flat. I typically get 20 to 25% smaller images for faster loading time page. Search engines like that. Oh, search engines like that. Cool. Next, we got Ted Rinched, number 22. A key ranking factor for SEO is site speed. I purchased a plugin called Optimus HQ Premium paid, which enables smart image compression. It reduces JPEGs into WebP format. I use a ton of large images on my site and it hasn't hurt the speed because of this fantastic plugin. Don't be fooled by my imitations. Not sure what that means. Number 23, we got Simon White. He says, what is the best SEO plugin for WordPress? If you ask that question of most SEOs, they will either say Yoast SEO or All-in-One SEO. They are both great plugins, but one that I have used for years and continue to use on my sites and clients is SEO Presser by Daniel Tan. It has all the normal features you would expect from a good SEO plugin: title tag, meta descriptions, word counts, H1s, H2s, H3s, H4s, tags, SEO recommendations, etc., but also a very useful LSI keyword suggestion feature. LSI keywords really helps identify your content as relevant and on topic to Google. And this was another one that we got voted on. Somebody else voted on the SEO Presser plugin as well, I think on tip like number 14. So, cool. 24, we got Daniel Denbo saying mouseflow.com is a tool that is great for watching and recording what exactly your customer does while on your website. It has awesome heat maps. It helps you see how far down the page they go and what they're clicking on. Hope you enjoy. Number 25, we got Shara Jane saying the best plugin to get you more Google traffic is Table of Contents Plus. The plugin helps improve the user experience as they can skip to the part of the most they like the most, and Google loves it too by rewarding the website more real estate in the SERPs. Hold on, let's reread that. The best plugin to get you more traffic is Table of Contents Plus. Oh, you know, the Table of Contents really does help, I think, because it gives you site link extensions usually in the search results. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but if you have like Table of Contents in here, I'm not seeing any on here. Let's see. Sometimes you'll actually see site links underneath here, and generally those come from the Table of Contents. So let's look up Table of Contents Plus, because this might be a good thing to review as well, because it is sort of annoying sometimes doing the anchor tags yourself to do the Table of Contents. I don't know how easy it is though. With a bigger Google real estate, you get better click-through rates, which helps increase your rankings. Number 26, we got Elena Fernandez saying, everybody knows that the more fresh your content is, the better rankings it gets. It is a nightmare to check all links one by one to find broken links when your site has over 500 posts or pages. Broken Link Checker is the best solution to avoid manual checking. The plugin detects all links, images, redirects, etc. that are broken and sends you messages, allows you to enter your admin panel and choose where to fix them. And I actually agree with this. I love Broken Link Checker. It works really well. Number 27, we got Cobus Van Vuren saying, here are some of the best SEO tools that I found to make life easier. Keyword research. The Keywords Everywhere Keyword Tool Chrome extension is a great save bit of time too. Let's look up Keywords Everywhere, because I've never heard of a keyword tool that's a Chrome extension also. Everywhere Chrome plugin. Looks like it'll actually show you the volume in the search results. That's pretty cool. So let's check out White Hat SEO Tools. Oh, it looks like you have to register it first, so we'll have to do that later. The next one we have, I'm not even going to say this. I don't know why they've named this tool this. It's also a fast way to get a lot of suggestions and ideas for keywords to use. Varvy and Website Grader are two free website audit sites to quickly check if all the bases are covered. So let's check out Varvy and Grader. Varvy. What was the other one? Website Grader. And just for the hell of it, let's check out the other keyword tool that I'm not naming. So Varvy SEO tool. Let's see if we can get it without get a result without needing to put in our email. How strong is your website? Looks like you got to put your email there too, but maybe we'll check that out later. So this is pretty cool. Mobile devices. So this is kind of a quick layout, which looks pretty cool. You don't have to enter your email, which is nice. So maybe we'll check that out a little bit more later. And this tool looks pretty janky, but let's just see how it works. SEO. Looks pretty good, actually. Gives us a lot of data pretty fast. Except it's not showing the search rates. Maybe you actually have to buy this in order to show the search rates. I don't know. Looks like you can also download the list. So pretty cool, actually. Alright, we got Brian saying, I saw one of your videos yesterday and you recommended SEO Profiler. Just signed up for their $1 trial and it looks promising. Is it still your preferred SEO tool? I haven't really used it lately just because I'm not really doing the technical on-page keyword density side of the SEO right now. And I don't know how necessary it is. I think it is very helpful in certain regards, but I don't know if it's the only tool that I would recommend anymore, especially since the price has gone up so high since when I first reviewed it. We also got, for tracking search engine rankings and what a graph are two decent applications. Oh, so for tracking SE ranking and what a graph. Let's try it. SE ranking, what a graph. Go here, here. All right, SE Ranking, all-inclusive cloud-based SEO software. So, sure that is a monthly fee. What a graph. Hold on, I have to sneeze. Sorry about that. The most visual automated reports in one place. So I actually prefer when the reports don't look super visual. I like them when they're actually a little bit less. I know clients like these more, but for me it's nicer just to look at, like, you know, a list. But that's just me. But maybe we'll want to look at it later and see how it goes. Number 28, we got Matthew Zok saying, for simple, reliable conversion tracking, I use Contact Form 7 alongside Contact Form Success Page Redirects. And I actually did a tutorial for that at one point. I don't remember if it was in the affiliate series or where it was. It does what it says on the tin. Once the form has been submitted, it redirects the user to the page you set, ideally a confirmation page that is set to no index. You can set up a goal in Google Analytics and easily see how many form submissions you get. Number 29, we got Shane Welcher saying, using Yoast as a SEO article guide may not truly get you rankings, but does actually help your readability of any page or post that is on the site. As it does help guide you in keyword density depth is based off temp keyword you are trying to rank for. In other words, Yoast can be used as a density calculator, but not as a guideline. Compare the top articles for that keyword and look at their density to make your decision. Number 30, we got Shane Pollard saying, I'm a massive fan of the WordPress plugin, the SEO framework. I'm confident in the function of this plugin, and I've made Yoast redundant within the agency portfolio of clients. Think Yoast, but simplified, lighter, and more attractive. This is a plugin that makes it our build out of any new client website. Interesting. So we could check out SEO Framework if we'd like. SEO Framework plugin. And maybe see some screenshots or something. I don't see any screenshots. Oh, here we go. So it looks like it has all these weird sort of tags on it. Plugin shows you what you can improve at a glance. And then you can hover over it. Title length is too short, and the title tag contains the blog name multiple times. So this looks similar to Yoast as well. So kind of cool. I don't know how comprehensive it is or how... I can already see here it doesn't look like certain things like the canonicals options are included or anything. So that's the problem with some of these tools is they're cool, but the reason why I like Yoast is because you can do more of the technical side of things. And if you're not able to do that with some of these tools, it gets a lot more complicated and you don't really want to have two. Number 31, we got Moin Udin saying there are 3 absolute must-have plugins that I use for WordPress blogs. So this is another vote for WP Rocket. This is undoubtedly the best plugin when it comes to speed optimization. Number 2 is Yoast SEO. Again, nothing new here. Everybody knows about it. What I absolutely love about the plugin, among other things, is that it keeps track whether the primary keyword has been used before. Number 3 is Monarch. This plugin by Elegant Themes is the best social plugin in my opinion. Let's check out Monarch. Alright. So, sort of looks like Sumo Me. Except you don't have that Sumo Me thing there. I'm sure you actually have to buy into Elegant Themes to be able to use this, but looks pretty decent. Number 32, we have Karan Bhavandi saying, here are my 2 best SEO tools. KBucket by Optimal Access integrates with your WordPress website and starts delivering value right away. Keyword backlink analysis and blog topic research requires you to keep track of tens if not hundreds of web pages. Curator is a Chrome extension that lets you save hundreds of links in separate folders, all accessible from one tab in your browser. Curated Research Library will save you hours every week looking for information. So let's check out KBucket by Optimal Access. I'm not understanding. I don't see it. Maybe I'm at the wrong place. Get URL. What is going on here? Is this sort of like BuzzSumo where it gives you different tools? If we type in SEO on KBucket, what happens? This is weird. I really am not sure what's going on here. This sort of looks like BuzzSumo, I'm assuming. Yeah, blog topic research, backlink analysis. Okay. Well, if any of you guys know more about this, let me know, because I'm not really sure what's going on here. Thomas says, hello from Poland. What's up, man? Let's go to the next one. Number 33, we have Matt Hamilton saying, I always ask where Google is heading. And the mass uptake and increased focus on mobile leads me to believe that as important as speed now is within their ranking algorithm, it will only get more and more so over the next 6 to 18 months. That is, bottlenecks to rendering pages and coding for image/element size should be compressed, tweaked, but more to the point, commercial websites should almost all invest in decent dedicated or virtual hosting. Nice. By the way, if you guys are spending $3 on hosting, you probably want to upgrade. 34, we got Chris Wagner saying beam us up to find crawl errors. And if you guys don't know what beam us up is, it's a pretty cool tool to find like basic errors, although Screaming Frog I think is a lot better. Number 2, check my links to find broken links. Number 3, Clicky for accurate spam-free analytics report. Number 4, Ahrefs to monitor and steal competitors' backlinks. Number 5, Grammarly to avoid grammatical mistakes in content. Number 6, Speed Booster Pack to improve your page loading speed. Number 7, BuzzSumo to find the most shareable content. Number 8, Yoast SEO. Number 9, SpyFu to find competitors' ads. And number 10, MailChimp. So some of these I'm not going to do because they're pretty self-explanatory, but I do want to check out SpyFu because I have heard a lot about it. Enter your competitor's website. Let's see if we can do it. So this kind of reminds me of, what's it called? SimilarWeb. But this is pretty cool. Organic clicks, paid keywords, top paid competitors, top organic competitors. So I sort of like this. And it is giving me a lot of information for free. So what I will do is I will pin this and probably do a review on this for sure later. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you guys have any of these tools that you really want me to review, or if you want me to interview any of the owners of these tools, let me know and I can outreach to them. Number 35, we have Mike McManus saying, SEO is not an overnight thing. It is a continuous process that requires ongoing testing twined with a deep understanding of how search engines and consumers behave online. Before you invest heavily in a paid SEO plugin, try installing the free version of Yoast SEO and have a play around. If you're looking for basic SEO, there's no need to splash the cash on a premium plugin. Number 36, we got Nekraj. We're just going to say his first name. SEO Editor is my #1 recommended WordPress SEO plugin. Let's suppose you have an old site and you think there are lots of posts without accurate meta tags or titles, or having duplicate meta tags or descriptions. SEO Editor is the solution for your problem. Here's a link to download the plugin. So, hold on. Let's suppose you have an old site and you think there are a lot of posts without accurate meta tags or titles. So apparently SEO Editor helps with this stuff. We're just going to skip it for now. 37, we got Don Vermeer saying, here's a list of some of the top SEO plugins. Most people, number 1, most people use Yoast or all-in-one, of course. Number 2, Imagify. Number 3, Insanity. Wait, sorry. Insanity. Let's try that one. Insanity. Oops. Went to Insanity. Okay, so I'm guessing this has to do with image compression. SEO-friendly images, WP Rocket, Updraft Plus, WP Optimize, disable Google fonts, remove Google font references, discuss comment systems. Cool. Number 38, we have Sanjay saying there's no perfect SEO tool that exists in the market. Each tool has its own pros and cons. For example, Ahrefs helps with massive backlinks analysis, while SEMrush helps with in-depth audit to find SEO errors. Apart from it, there are specialized tools for SERP tracking, keyword research, and content marketing. So I recommend that you go with more than 2 tools. In my case, I would recommend SEMrush as one of my best SEO tools. Number 39, we have Lucas Pereira Filetti saying, I'm sure that the best tool for any user of WordPress is Pretty Links. Within Pretty Links, you can camouflage any link before you put it in your website, and all the link juice is not passed for other sites unless you want it to be. That's kind of interesting. Why would you want to camouflage? We're just going to skip that. Number 40, we got Cian and John Watt Chuku saying, number 1, archive.org/web. This is a powerful tool that allows you to act like an SEO time traveler. Number 2, we have SEMrush as a widely popular tool to conduct technical audits, keyword research, and even spy on your competitors' backlinks. Number 3, whois.com. This is a quick snippet tool to see who is hosting the domain of a website. Number 4, totheweb.com. This is a quick snippet tool to preview any web page metadata. I think you can also use something called Browse SEO to check stuff like that. If you want to just surf a page with how Google sees it. 41, we have Robert Ryan saying, one of the top tools in my SEO toolbox is SEMrush and is used on a daily basis for keyword tracking, research, and a ton of other good stuff. Whilst all of this is great, one of the other reasons SEMrush is a pivotal tool is for reporting. Often for clients, SEO can be a bit of a black box. They aren't sure what is happening, if it's working, or if it's worth the investment. With granular tracking of keywords in SEMrush, you can easily show the fruits of the SEO efforts in a way that clients can easily understand. Cool. All right, we got a couple more. We got 42, Nirav, saying, here's the best part. It provides you with, I don't know what this is. So apparently number 1, backlink monitoring. Number 2, crawl report. Number 3, anchor text. So I don't know what this is. This isn't Content Explorer. I don't know what these are. It's like a mix between tips and tools. We need to get rid of that. Number 43, we have Gareth Dane saying, let me take you through the list of SEO and marketing tools I use part of my link building and SEO processes step by step. Number 1, prospecting. Number 2, content and topic research. Number 3, keyword and topical authority research. Number 4, technical, on-site, and competitor analysis. Nice. All right, number 44, we got Corey Eckert saying, I use Google Analytics to generate custom reports, track referrals, explore demographics, identify search queries that are not only driving traffic but converting into sales, and a million other things that help me identify what's working and what's not. I do struggle to imagine any modern SEO efforts that does not include Google Analytics in the tool chest. Absolutely. And we got number 45, Helvis, saying, as we are very SEO-centric, our day-to-day life revolves around squeezing traffic out of Google. Throughout the time, we have tested almost every SEO-related tool that in one way or another can help sites SERP. My top 3 are Search Console plus Keyword Everywhere extension, Linkity, and Ninja Outreach. And I don't know what Linkity is. Maybe we should check that out. Did we look at this earlier? I don't think we did. No. So this looks like sort of another version of Ahrefs as well. All right. Let's go to the... Oh, that's it. Cool. So that's it for now. Like I said, if you guys want to contribute one of your own tips, the link to this post is in the description of this video, where you can also download the PDF of this. If you didn't get to remember any of the link or any of the tools, you can download it right here with all of the tools. The other thing, like I said in the beginning of this video, is if you guys would like to click on the first link and you want to see more videos like this, you can always head over to the Patreon page that I have set up. You could donate as little as $1, and it would be helpful. Also, if you donate a certain amount, I will do custom videos for you guys based on what you guys are looking for. Yeah, so Also, if you guys like the videos, make sure you leave a like. And as I also said earlier, if you haven't joined the Discord channel or the Facebook group, I would head over to the link as well. Come hang out with me in Discord like these other people, like my other friends are. And yeah, so before I end it, let's just answer a couple more of these questions. Barat just deleted it before I could see it. Embracing Wellness says thanks. So that's it for this one, guys. I hope to see you all soon. And until next time, happy SEOing.